This video will cover the basics of navigating the InspectARide Cloud Portal. The portal is where you can view previous inspections, create new templates, and manage your account in subscription settings. To access the portal, you can click on the Login button at the top of the InspectARide website, or simply go to www.inspectaride.com/portal. We're looking at that screen right now. And so on this screen, what we'll do is we need to enter our username and then our password, which we've already done. And then once those are in, we'll tap on Log In. This takes us to our dashboard view, which is the home view of the portal. On the left, you can navigate to the main sections of the portal. And in the middle, we have a lot of helpful information for you. So first, we have an overview of how many inspections we've done recently. We also have a listing of the 10 most recently completed inspections. You can see a list of all of your inspections by simply clicking on View All. Over here on the right, we have a quick setup checklist, which you'll see when you first start using the program. And it has the key steps listed that will help you get up and running with the software. As you complete a task, which we've completed most of them at this point with this account, it'll simply be checked off. After that, we have 3 more items, starting with the InspectARide blog, and this will simply provide you a link to the most recent blog posts. We also have Question of the Week, where there's a question you can answer about car inspections and what you do. And then finally, you have a spot where you can simply type in a question and it goes right to us, and it's a good way to ask us any questions that you have. That's a look at the dashboard view. Now, let's go to our inspections view, and we'll get to that by simply clicking on Inspections. Here we can see all the inspections that we've done with InspectARide with key information about each of them, including the file name we gave it, the VIN, the year, the make, the model. If we're doing these for a client, we can get the client name, the inspector, as well as the date of the inspection. At the right of each inspection, we have our Actions section, which allows us to do several things. So if we haven't created a PDF yet, we can actually just click on the button here, and this would create the PDF of the report. For the ones where we have created a PDF, we can click on this button, which will allow us to download it, or we can click on this button, which will allow us to email it off so we can quickly send it where it needs to go. To the right of that, we have a trash can, which will allow us to delete that inspection. So if we've done an inspection, we don't need to keep it, don't want to keep it, makes it very easy to delete that out from your cloud. We also have the option to search. And so as you're using InspectARide, you're doing a lot of inspections. On this screen here, we may have a lot of inspections to navigate through. But let's say I wanted to quickly see all the Fords that I've inspected. I can just simply type in whatever I want to search by, and it's going to quickly filter through and just give me those results. And so that's a great way to be able to find the inspections you've done on a certain date, certain make, certain model, maybe for a specific client, or if you have multiple inspectors doing inspections, you can filter down to just the inspections done by that inspector. That's an overview of the inspection view. Now let's move on to templates. Here we can see a list of all the templates that we have. Right now, we just have the one in this account, but this is where you would go to modify any templates you already have, or you can actually just tap on Create Template and create a brand new template. For more information on how to create and modify templates, watch the video that walks through exactly how to do that. So moving on, we'll click on Settings. And here we can modify our report settings, the inspectors we have set up, our portal users, and we also have device management. And so first off, we have report settings, and that's what we're looking at now. And so this is where you can change the settings for the reports that get created. So we can change the accent color, we can change the picture size if we want them to be a little bit smaller or a little bit larger. We can put in a website address, and so on the reports you create, you can add in your logo, which you can actually do right here, and you can make it so that if someone clicks on that logo, it takes them to a specific website address, and it would just be whatever website you plug in here. And you can turn on and off whether or not you want a cover page included with your reports. Next, we have inspectors, and this is where you can add inspectors to the account. And then we have portal users, and this is where we can set up other users to be able to access the information in the cloud portal. And so these users can be set up as an admin, which means they have access to everything that we're actually looking at here in the video, or you can set them up as a user, which gives them access to the inspection section, but not the templates or the account management pieces of it. And finally, we have device management. This is where you can manage what devices have cloud access. And so here you'll see a listing of all the devices that you have connected to your cloud, and this is where you could remove a device if you are no longer using that. Then lastly, we have our subscription section. And this is where you can make changes to your InspectARide subscription, such as updating the contact information, payment method, or if you wanted to add more devices, you could do that here as well. So that's a look at the different views of the portal. You can easily jump back and forth between the views by simply clicking on them like we've done throughout the video, and you can go back to the dashboard by clicking on dashboard right here. This concludes the video on the basics of navigating the InspectARide portal.